Hi guys, so I thought I'd jump on here after I did my grocery haul to share with you guys how I make my tuna salad. So I want to kind of share with you guys the recipe that I use, how I make it, blah blah blah. So let's get into it. So I keep super quick recipes just in this like little notebook over here in my kitchen. This is like when I have a recipe that I'm not super following the directions. I measure with my heart with this because like maybe you like more onion, or maybe you don't like onion at all and you want to omit it completely. You can. I like more onion in mine, for instance. Maybe you like more celery in yours. I personally do not, so I use the right amount. The only thing I pay attention to is the amount of tuna. So there's that. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. I have already forked my tuna. This is 2 cans of the Great Value chunk like tuna and water. Sorry, it's a little dark. So if you want, you probably can use in oil. It's up to you. I just choose to use in water. So, and then the ingredients are mayo, which I have right here. Dijon mustard, which I need to grab. Give me just a sec. I'm going to grab this Dijon mustard out of my fridge. I know it's somewhere. Oh, I only have, that's honey mustard. There it is. My honey Dijon mustard. I tried to find just regular Dijon, but couldn't find it. Celery, lemon juice, red onion, parsley, salt and pepper to taste. Again, if you prefer more pepper, great. If you don't, great. That's just how it works. So I'm going to get to chopping up all these ingredients. And it's going to kind of pan because I want to do kind of make it a little bit quicker. So we're going to get to chopping up all these ingredients. So I have my red onion. Like I said, I like mine a little bit more. I might just use maybe a portion of this. I have my lemon. I have my parsley. I need to just get one stick out of here. Let me just snag. Oh, these are pretty large sticks. Oh my goodness. Chevy, don't chase the cat, please. We might almost have to cut this in half. Ah, that's a decent size one. So we'll use that one. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of celery, but when it's in specific ingredients or when it's in like specific recipes, that's okay. So I'm gonna get all this prepped and then we're gonna come back. Okay, so all this stuff is pretty much ready to go to be chopped. Parsley. I won't end up using all of that, so I'm only going to need a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and measure with my heart again with this stuff. So I just take about like a big kind of soup spoon, put my bowl right here, and then I just get into my mayo. So I take about maybe 1, 2 big heaping spoonfuls. Maybe add just a little bit more. Okay, so there's that. And then that's it. So I always just buy this little container of mayo. This is a little 15-ounce mayo container. That way I don't have to use like ones we use for sandwiches and stuff. I'm going to bring my drink over here. Next I'm going to use a little squitch of Dijon mustard. That seems about right. It's a little watery. Oops-a-daisy. A little squinch of Dijon. Okay, now I'm going to take my lemon. This is my Pioneer Woman like knife. I'm going to take that and I'm just going to cut this guy in half. And what I'm going to do, I don't have a juicer, so I'm going to try to get these seeds out as best as I possibly can. So I'm going to work on that and then I'm going to come back. Okay, we got that lemon juice squeezed in there. So now I'm going to do a quick kind of rough chop. Actually, I'm going to get out one of my bags here because we no longer need to really use them as poop bags for the dog, so I can use them as trap bags now. I'm going to do my celery now. So I kind of just score this down the middle here, trying not to make it super large. I almost cut it in 4s because I like my celery chopped small. And that's because I'm not a huge fan of celery. So I'm going to chop this up and I'll be right back. Well, I meant to show you. So like 4s roughly, and then I chop this super small. So I might even cut it smaller than this. So we'll be right back. We're going to chop this up. Okay, so I chopped my celery. So that's kind of how finely I chopped it. And by the way, I did wash that before because I know you guys just saw me break it off. I did wash it. So celery is chopped. Next, I think I'm going to do the onion. And then this was left over. Daniel cut this for a sandwich. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this little piece right here. And then I will save the rest for like sandwiches or something. So I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to chop this onion and we'll be right back. Okay, so I got my onions diced. You can see how small I kind of made those. That one's not as small as I would like it to be. But I did add a little bit more because I like onion. So next, parsley. So I'm only going to take just like a small hunk because I do need this for a different recipe. So I'm only going to take that small amount, and then I'm actually going to put this back in the bag because I need to use it for dinner tonight. So I'm actually going to put that away. Excuse me, Chevy. I'm going to put that away in my fridge, keep it cold. And then I'm just going to remove the leaves from the stems, chop this up and add it in there. So you know the drill. I'll come back when it's chopped. Okay, so that was officially everything that needed chopped. So now I'm going to take this and fork it in here. So I just used the fork that I used to split the tuna up, and I mix this all together. I do not add salt and pepper until I'm done mixing this all together. And then I will try to link this recipe below. It is a Pinterest recipe. If I can't link it, I will just post it in the description for you guys with the actual measurements, so that way you guys can determine how you want to make this. Because that is entirely up to you if you want to follow the directions. Ooh, this is like definitely the best one I think I've made. Look at that. Okay, so now I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of salt, not too much, and I'm gonna add some pepper. Not a huge crazy amount, and then I'm just gonna mix that all in. I like my tuna salad with lots of like chunky bits of things in it. Like I said, you can choose to follow this recipe. Like I said, I'm going to try to link it below. It is a Pinterest recipe. You can choose to follow the measurements. I choose not to. That's just me. So now that that's done, I want to get out a container. Anybody else's container cabinet just full of stuff. And then I am just going to transfer this over to a container so that way I have it for the rest of the week and into the weekend too. I'm actually gonna, let me get a spatula here so I can try to, I love these little baby spatulas. I'm gonna try to get the rest off the sides and stuff, because that would be a waste to just leave it in the bowl. So that's it, guys. That's how I make my tuna salad. It's not for everybody. I know that for a fact. But I didn't recently get into tuna till just recently. So I'll flatten this out, and then I will eat this on a tortilla. I will scoop it out and eat it on a tortilla. I don't add any toppings to it. You can add lettuce. You can choose to add pickles if you want. That's all optional. but I love this just the way that it is. And voila, tuna salad. So that is it, guys. And then we're gonna close that up. And that's how I make my tuna salad, guys. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. It's the first of many recipes to come, hopefully. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.